Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the 76ers versus Mavericks NBA matchup on Monday, April 12th, 2021. Two solid teams in this one. The Mavericks coming off of a loss against the San Antonio Spurs, while the Sixers had Sunday off. But both these teams are on the inside looking out when it comes to the playoff race. Of course, the Sixers have been banged up for a lot of the season. Guys in and out of the lineup, pretty much typical for an NBA season. Same thing with the Mavericks, but the Sixers have persevered pretty good. They have been kind of a win one, lose one funk lately, beating Minnesota, losing to Memphis, beating Boston, losing to New Orleans, and then beating OKC last time out. Really not playing against the world beaters of the NBA, but the Mavs, same thing recently. Beat the Utah Jazz, lost to Houston, beat Milwaukee, lost to San Antonio. They beat the two really good teams that lost to the two, well, sort of okay teams. Well, the Rockets, one of the worst teams, and the Spurs, well, their team, hanging around that 8-9 spot in the playoffs. Go figure. This is the NBA. Every guy in the league can flat out play. No, there's no scrubs in the NBA, that's for sure. Both these teams get it done the same way, primarily with their defense, even though, they have stars who are really more known for their offense, like Luka and Joel Embiid. The thing is that defensively, Dallas is 8th ranked in the NBA in points allowed at 109.6 per game, and their opponents shoot 45.4%, which is 7th best in the NBA. Meanwhile, the Sixers, a 7th best, 108.6 points against, with a 4th best, 45.2 shooting percentage against. Both these teams defend the three really well, 36.2% for both of them, and both of them opponents shoot 76.1% from the line against them. It's the Sixers certainly have the edge on the boards on the defense on both sides of the ball, really on the defense and the offense, and that's the biggest edge that they have is in the rebounding, where they're significantly ahead of the Mavs in that category. But, when we look at the Sixers 0-4 against the number following a straight-up win, we just kind of went over that before. And Dallas 4-0 against the number when they're playing teams with a winning record, kind of like what we just said, too. And they're also 5-1 against the spread following a game. They didn't cover the spread. They have not been stringing together these losses like, we've seen them in past years. And I think that's what makes the difference between, a team with a winning record in the NBA and a team with a losing record. When they lose, well, they don't string a bunch of them together like the Sacramento Kings do. They bounce back from them usually pretty well. But the Sixers just 1-5 against the number in the last 6 meetings with Dallas, and 1-5 against the number in the last 6 meetings in Dallas. I think that the Sixers, all things even, I think the Sixers are the better team here in this one. I think they're ahead of where the Mavericks are. I think the Mavericks can get to where the Sixers are, but I think the Sixers have a team that could go to the NBA Finals. I don't think the Mavericks do. But in this game, I think that the Mavericks keep it close at the very least. I think they at least cover the spread if they don't win it outright. I'm going to take these 3.5 points here with the Dallas Mavericks. Probably not a very popular pick, but that's going to be my free pick. Let me know what you guys think. Put your pick in the comments. This, of course, is a monster game, so I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And while you're there, if you could hit the thumbs up, it's greatly appreciated. If you're interested in some premium picks, you can check out our YouTube premium picks. Just click on the link in the description of this video and find out how you can get our premium YouTube picks.